Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. I'm going to try to do something different. It's probably going to be the only time because I don't think it's going to work. Our 3 daily lectionary readings today for Friday, August 27th are going to be the following. Psalms 15, Exodus 32, 15 through 35, and James chapter 1, verses 9 through 16. Let us listen in and hear the scriptures today. Lord, who may reside in your tent? Who may settle on your holy hill? One who walks with integrity, practices righteousness, and speaks truth in his heart. He does not slander with his tongue, nor do evil to his neighbor, nor bring shame on his friend. A despicable person is despised in his eyes, but he honors those who fear the Lord. He takes an oath to his own determination, and he does not change. Nor does he lend out money at an interest, nor does he take a bribe against the innocent. One who does these things will never be shaken. Our Old Testament reading today comes from the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verses 15 through 35. Let's listen in. Then Moses turned and went down from the mountain with the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hands. The tablets were written on both sides. They were written on one side and the other. The tablets were God's work, and the writing was God's writing, engraved on the tablets. Now when Joshua heard the sound of the people as they shouted, he said to Moses, "There is a sound of war in camp." But he said, "It is not the sound of the cry of victory, nor is it the sound of the cry of defeat, but I hear the sound of singing." And it came about, as soon as Moses approached the camp, that he saw the calf and the people dancing. And Moses' anger burned, and he threw the tablets from his hands and shattered them to pieces at the foot of the mountain. Then he took the calf which they had made, and completely burned it with fire, and ground it into powder, and scattered it over the surface of the water, and made the sons of Israel drink it. Then Moses said to Aaron, "What did these people do to you, that you have brought such a great sin upon them?" And Aaron said, "Do not let the anger of the Lord burn. You know the people yourself, that they are prone to evil. For they said to me, 'Make a god for us who will go before us.' For this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we do not know what happened to him. So I said to them, 'Whoever has any gold, let them tear it off.' Then they gave it to me, and I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf." Now, when Moses saw that the people were out of control for Aaron, and had let them get out of control to the point of being the object of ridicule among their enemies, Moses then stood at the gate of the camp and said, "Whoever is for the Lord, come to me." And all the sons of Levi gathered around him. And he said to them, "From gate to gate in the camp, and kill every man and his brother, every man his friend, and every man his neighbor." So the sons of Levi did as Moses instructed, and about 3,000 men of the people fell that day. Then Moses said, "Dedicate yourself today to the Lord, for every man has been against his son, against his brother, in order that he may bestow a blessing upon you today." And on the next day, Moses said to the people, "For yourself have committed a great sin, and now I am going to go up to the Lord. Perhaps I can make an atonement for your sins." Then Moses returned to the Lord and said, "Oh, these people, they have committed a great sin, and they have made a god of gold for themselves. But now, if you forgive their sin, very well. But if not, please wipe me out of my book. But go ahead, lead the people where I told you. Behold, my angel shall go before you, nevertheless, on the day when I will punish them for their sin. Then the Lord struck the people with a plague, because of what they did with the calf of which Aaron had made. Our New Testament reading today comes from the book of James, chapter 1, verses 9 through 16. Now the brother or sister of humble circumstance is to glory in his high positions, but the rich person is to glorify in humiliation, because like flowering grass he will pass away. For the sun rises with its scorching heat and withers in the grass, and the flower will fall off, and the beauty of the appearance is destroyed. So also is the rich people in the midst of the pursuit will die out. Blessed is the man who perseveres under trial, for once he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to those who love him. No one is to say when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, and he himself does not tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when he is carried away and enticed by his own lust. Then when lust has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And sin, when it has run its course, brings forth death. Do not be deceived, my brothers and sisters. And here ends our readings for the day.